What's up, guys? Extortion here. I got my homie Dino Mikes showing me this mass furnace army, but with no fireball. So for everybody who has been asking for no, um, there's you guys are saying, oh, my fireball is not that upgraded. Can I, switch it up for something else? This is how you're gonna do that. So the way he starts the attack is kind of like normal. You start with the Warden, some furnaces behind him, and then he starts with his RC. I usually like to start with the RC at the end to clean up wherever part, but he uses it as a to create a funnel in a way, and he does like a delay he does a delay RC walk in a way. I don't think he uses all of his invists. So let's see what he does. Okay, he for sure lets the RC die, and then later on in the end, he revives her. So right now, he's gonna let her die. He's gonna take care of some of this CC, which is pretty OP. Um, Warden he might walk down, but yeah. So his RC died, which is fine because he's still going to revive. He starts his attack on the other side, which is pretty cool. Um, I'm pretty sure he recalls the Warden if it starts to get too close to the other side with the main group. So right now he's okay. He might recall right now. Nope, never mind. All right, whatever. That's cool. He's gonna pop the ability for the king, and this is looking pretty strong, guys. This is if you don't have your fireball maxed, this is a pretty good alternative to my strategy that I've been using for a while. Just look how many furnaces he has back here. I personally would have put him like around here, but it's still the same thing, honestly. I don't see how this base is gonna do anything about it, to be honest. So far everything's looking pretty good. He still has some spells he can use. And yeah, this strategy is pretty strong. So yeah, look how many furnaces, dude. Dude, this is completely crushed. Shout out to Dino Mikes. He's a furnace enjoyer, as he said to call him. Yeah, this strategy is pretty strong. I'll link it into the description so you guys can try it out. Uh, yeah, no fireball, and he's still crushed. Nice. All right, now let's see what Dino does with this one. Okay, he starts on this. He did say put the Warden on the easiest side of the base, and then put the RC on the hardest part of the base. So keep that in mind. By the hardest, he means like wherever there's a hook tower, wherever there's like a invis tower or a rage tower, you want to put that. You want to put the RC there. Okay. Let's see where he puts his RC. He might go for the Town Hall with his RC. Or maybe this top side. So let's just see what he does. Me, I think I would put my RC up here because this side looks pretty scary. And Warden might go up. Yeah, see, he might go up. So, I don't know. Okay, he's starting his RC on this side to get the Town Hall. That's cool, that's cool. Alright. So he's gonna get the Town Hall with the RC. Perfect. Do a delay walk. Perfect. He's probably gonna get rid of this fire spitter and then let the RC die. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I would do. Yeah, he's definitely gonna do that. So he's gonna start the Queen and King on this side, away from the Warden. Very important to do. And yeah, just gonna let the RC still alive. Damn. All right, and then yeah, just gonna let his King and Queen clear up this side. Have them push in more inside of the base. He's gonna pop the ability for the king now because he got stuck next to a wall. Maybe he's not. Okay. He already put down all of his furnaces down to it. Let's see how he handles this. He's gonna recall the warden. Most likely gonna put him up here. Yes, he's gonna pop the ability for the king now. That's what I would do. Yep, perfect. He does just that. And now he's gonna go against this gear tower, which is very scary. Okay, he got it. He revives the RC, gets down the monolith, gets one shot off though, and then just does another delayed RC charge. And this is crushed in my opinion. Yeah, he barely just popped the ability for the queen. Yeah, this is definitely a good alternative if you're not comfortable playing with the fireball and you have the life gem and the rage gem maxed. This is a very good alternative, so try it out. All right, now Dino's gonna go against this base. Honestly, this is one of my strongest base that I have at the moment. Pretty strong. I've gotten so many good results with this base. So let's see how he does against it, because I have 3 of my infernos right in the middle, which is a straight counter to this strategy in a way, especially with no fireball. So let's see where he decides to go with this. He's most likely gonna put his RC like down here or something. No, he's probably gonna put like, yeah, he's gonna probably try to take down this part of the base. Never mind, he goes up here. Okay, okay. I would say this is the strongest part of the base. He did say to do that, but he knows better than me. This is his strategy. He misses. He misses that invis, and now he's getting dragged out. See what I mean about this base? This base is pretty strong. It messes up a lot of RC walks, so that's why I kind of like let him use this one. This is his first time trying this one, so let's see how he does. His Warden's still doing fine. He puts a lot of furnaces behind him. Put siege barracks down. They're gonna go towards this part of the base, which this part of the base is hella baited, by the way. So let's see what he decides to do. King should walk up. I will pop the ability. He popped it a little bit too early, honestly. I would have waited a little bit more, because then you can get you would have gotten one of these walls open. But let's see if that does anything. Not really. I mean, the RC is still gonna walk over that like nothing. Okay, this side's still getting destroyed. Okay, it's looking pretty good. He has a lot of spells left. Still has, yeah. Okay, RC's gonna walk down. He still has 2 more furnaces to play with, and yeah, this is gonna be let's see. Time is on his hand, I believe. Okay. Okay, he recalled the warden down here. Yeah, no, yeah, he definitely got this. Okay, I'm very impressed with Dino. The fact that he makes this strategy work without a fireball is pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, now Dino's gonna show us how he goes against a hook tower. So let's see what he does. He did say put the warden in the easiest side of the base and put the RC in the hardest part of the base. But he said that the hook tower is his main priority. So he's starting the RC on the left side of the base, and most likely he's gonna have her get hooked, but she's walking away. Okay, he's gonna invis that, so the RC walks down. Perfect. And then I'm pretty sure he's gonna make her go even deeper, and he's gonna do a frost spell on her, I believe. Okay, Warden's still doing fine. His RC's gonna walk up. No. Okay. Is he gonna frost? He's not going to frost. Okay. Alright. Well, she gets hooked, but after she dies. Phoenix is going to die. He recalls the Warden and puts him on the right side of the base. Okay, okay. He's gonna have his Sui go for that town hall. Most likely gonna want his king to get hooked. Hopefully the Warden doesn't go too deep in the base. Ooh. Okay. This one's looking a little bit sketchy, but I think we're still doing good. Okay, let's see the range. Alright, let's see what's gonna get hooked next. Alright. He's doing pretty good so far. He's going to get... Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he's good. Because even if any of his troops die, he can just revive. So he's going to revive the RC and just go to town on this. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see you. Yeah, no, this strategy is pretty strong. Okay. I like this. I like seeing new strats with the furnaces because I love the furnace. You know, it's just such a unique way to attack bases. Nice. Alright. So this is Dino showing us how to beat a base with an invis tower. I'm guessing he's going to put the RC over here. Yes. He's going to use a frost spell. Of course. I love the fact that they added this spell to the game. It just makes it easier to do like fireball attacks and to get rid of invis towers. So yeah, he's gonna get rid of that invis, and then pretty sure he's going to let her RC die. Oh, he's gonna invest another spell. That's fine. You know, you do you. Yeah, he's just gonna let her die. Trigger the CC. Have the Warden clear this right side, and then Warden's gonna walk up to the left. Pretty sure. Yeah. So that's going to happen. Let's see where he puts the rest of his attack. He's most likely gonna put it behind the Warden, I would say. But let's see what he does. Never mind. Okay. He's gonna start with the siege barracks to the top. Dude, my internet been sucking this morning. Not Wi-Fi sign. All right. By the way, this is a straight counter to this strategy because all of the furnaces are in the middle. So that's, you know, that's something to look at because furnaces are very weak to the multi-infernos. Okay, King's ability is gonna get triggered in a bit, like now. All right. Okay, Warden, he's gonna have to recall. Perfect. He's gonna put it at 9 o'clock. Perfect. Queen's gonna get rid of the middle, maybe if he uses one. Okay, he's just gonna use the rest of his spells with the RC, which is something that I would do. I would just let the queen die as well, honestly. So yeah, he's basically doing everything that I would do if I was playing right now. So that's how you know he's good. Because he's reading my mind right now, bro. So yeah, he's a very good player. Very good player. The fact that he made this work without a fireball is pretty impressive. Because fireball right now is kind of meta, but people don't really use it. But yeah, I mean, he definitely just crushed it. He has a bunch of furnaces still alive. All this fire mines are not gonna do nothing. It's gonna one tap that, and yeah. Sheesh. Nice, Dino. Okay, I see you. Alright, so this is my boy Dino Mike, the Furnace Enjoyer. He's gonna show us the strategy of the mass furnace army with no fireball. He said he's been using this and is pretty strong. He has a max fireball, but he's just been, you know, messing around with this strategy. And he told me to have a look at it and see what I think. So So far, his Warden's almost gonna die. Okay, cool. All right, he's gonna pop the ability for the RC. He did tell me that he mainly uses his RC to get rid of like hook towers, trigger the CC, kill half the CC with the RC, and then the other half with the rest of the SUI. So let's see how he handles this base. This is my base. I'm 100% maxed out. So it should be a pretty good example. Okay, he's gonna let the RC die on this side. Triggers the CC. Warden is fighting Dragon over here. Okay. Too bad he didn't get to get this scatter shot down, but that's okay. He's gonna get rid of it with the rest of the troops. Okay. He's gonna be going against 2 fire spitters, but Warden's gonna take out one of them. They're gonna walk into this big, giga bomb right here. Okay, pop stability for the king and the queen. All right, freezes. I'm pretty sure they'll get that. Yeah. All right, perfect. He gets that mono. This one's a pretty tough base because I have a lot of my infernos are spread out, so it kind of makes it a little bit tough. Oh, he needs this. He needs this. All right, he got it. He got it. He got it. Yeah, all of his furnaces have been put down. The only thing about this, the placement of the furnaces, I would put them a little more like on the outside instead of behind them, because we want that tanking from them, and they take a while to walk from the back, but I feel like this is still going to crush. Yeah, this is definitely still going to crush. Nice attack by Dino. This is a pretty strong attack for anybody who doesn't have a max fireball. Pretty good alternative. So shout out to Dino, the furnace enjoyer. Thank you for this strategy. All right, now Dino's gonna show us how he's gonna handle this base right here. Okay, starts with the Warden at 9 o'clock, puts the RC down here. He's gonna pop the ability right away. Yup. Okay, he's most likely gonna go for the town hall. That's what I think, right? Unless RC goes, okay, yeah, no, he's definitely gonna go for the town hall with the RC. Okay, drops an earthquake to speed up the process. Most likely gonna, yeah, go over that. Ooh, that was weird. He RC skipped that, but oh, okay. Then he he invises over the town hall, but it's fine because it's already very weak. Damn, he finds all of the all of those air mines. Perfect. That's good. That's good. All right. So he puts the warden down here. Okay. I mean, he did say to put the warden in the easiest place, so that's what he's doing. Okay, starting the attack, the main attack on the top side of the base. For sure, he's gonna get everything on this side. Alright. Pop the ability for the king. King is going to act as a tank now because he froze it. And all of the CC is gonna come out right now. He did say he's gonna put a poison spell on this. I'm gonna be linking the army link at the bottom. It is gonna have one less. He has 8 invis. I'm gonna take out 1 and add a poison because you do not want this this enemy furnace to hit your healers. If it does, it's GG's. The only way to delete that damage from the healers from the furnace is to recall the warden and the healers, obviously. But nice job, Dino, you took another one of my bases down. All my bases are maxed out, so this strategy is very promising. So I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this strategy. It is done by Dino Mike's, the Furnace Enjoyer.